Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. So I got myself into the kitchen this afternoon and been planning out Mother's Day brunch, and so I wanted to make a quiche. I have a ton of eggs, and we also purchased some bacon sausage from the farm that we went to on Sunday, Noble Roots. It's a jalapeno smoked bacon, but it's like ground like a sausage. And so I ground that up, and y'all are gonna see I make a gluten-free almond flour pie crust, and it's flaky and delicious and doesn't give you a tummy ache. So with that, we're gonna put eggs and a little bit of cheese and turn it into a yummy quiche. So come with me, let's go take a look and see how it works. Come on. Start by preheating your oven to 325. Grab your almond flour. We like the Anthony's brand. You're going to measure out 1.5 cups to your bowl. Next, you will add 1 teaspoon of salt. We like pink Himalayan sea salt. And a generous 1/4 cup of melted butter. Mix everything together really well until it forms a crumb-like consistency. You could use a pastry blender, but I think it works best with a cold butter recipe. Next, coat your pan or your pie plate with coconut oil or spray, whatever you choose. Pour your crumb mixture into the pan and press out evenly, all across the bottom. I tried to make it as even as possible. Once I reached the edges, I started to press out with my fingers so that it would start to press up the sides and create like an edge, so to speak. And that just kind of helps hold the egg in when you cut it. Place it into your oven and bake for 10 minutes. Pull it out and let that cool while you make your quiche filling. To your bowl, add 8 to 10 eggs. I added 9. A 1/4 cup of milk. Any milk or milk substitute or water will be just fine. And mix everything together. Here I added a farmer's cheese. You could also use cream cheese, or you can omit it. I just think that it gives it a really silky texture. And also a pinch of salt. Mix those things together again. Add your black pepper, some onion powder, and any other herbs you like. Now the cheese. Here I used a Pecorino Romano, and I shredded about, or I should say grated about 1/4 cup. Mix it together. Then I took my browned sausage bacon and chopped it up really fine. Mixed it together and chopped it up again. I like my meat to have small edible bites, not like big chunks. Then I added another healthy amount of Pecorino Reggiano cheese, about 1/4 cup as well. All the cheese comes out to about 1/2 cup of whatever you choose. You can always omit. Bake in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes. You'll know it's ready when your toothpick comes out clear. Let that cool at least 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, loves, so we're back, and the quiche has cooled, and it smells so delightful in here between the pie crust and the eggs and the smoked sausage. Oh, I'm excited about this. And so I'm hoping that this is a great crowd pleaser, because I want to make a bunch of them for Mother's Day. So let's give it a taste, okay? This right here is the quiche. You can see all the great egg and sausage in there. The crust at the bottom, it's not super thick. Oh, look at that. Flaky. But just enough, because when you have a quiche, the crust is part of it, and it's delicious. See? Let's try it. Cheers. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. That's so good. Okay. So, I love the smoked bacon sausage because it's truly smoked. Sausage does have a smoky flavor. It's not really spicy from the jalapeno, because the label said smoked jalapeno bacon, but it's like a sausage, ground. It's got a great balance, and so you get that flavor, like that effervescent smoky flavor in the eggs, and then just the ever so slight Parmesan Reggiano that I added. And I think that the farmer's cheese helped keep it real silky and creamy. You could back off on some of the ingredients depending on the consistency you like. So if you don't want to use like a farmer's cheese or a cream cheese, you can also omit the milk and use water. You don't have to do cheese at all. I have found though that Parmesan cheese and mozzarella are kind of the two cheeses, or anything that's in a Parmesan, like a Parmesan Reggiano or Parmesan Pecorino Romano. So those cheeses tend to work well with people who do have dairy allergy. I can't talk today. I know they can eat those cheeses and it doesn't bother their stomach, and they don't have, rashes or breakouts or things like that. So we've incorporated more of those cheeses and backed off a little bit on like the cheddar, Swiss, some of the heavier cow's milk cheeses, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm sorry I'm talking so much. This is phenomenal. I would highly recommend that you make one. The pie crust is great. You're not gonna have bloat from the gluten. There's no sugar. Super easy to make, easier than a regular pie crust because you don't have to chill the butter, do all that, just super awesome. So go make it, love it. Be creative. I want to hear all about how you made yours, and enjoy.